Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 3S Parlor. Uh, I'm your hostess. My name is Bessie, but they call me Bess. You can call me Bess too. Okay, now listen, y'all. We gotta stop living like God is dead. He's not. We have to answer to Him for every deed that we do and every word that proceeds out of our mouth. Stop speaking on bad on people. Stop wishing negative things on because what all you're doing is wishing for that thing to come back to you. You don't want to live like that. No, 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 no. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth what you're going to go through. You don't know how you're going to pay. You only get back what you put out there. I said that before, but some of y'all ain't getting it. You can't hide from God. The smallest little thing that you think you're doing to sabotage something, you get paid for that too. Let me tell you what, God let y'all get away with stuff. He don't let me get away with nothing. I'm on my way to Bible study from work one Wednesday. I get on the bus. When I worked downtown, I would leave the car in front of the house and take the bus downtown because rather than find some place to park and wait for a shuttle, it's just better to catch the bus, get off, and walk to wherever I'm working. So I'm working downtown. I say, well, yeah, I'm on my way to Bible study. Let me take this highlighter. I'll bring it back because we were taught to write in our Bible. It's our study guide, our reference manual. So I take the highlighter, put it in my purse. I'm going to bring it back the next day. So I said to myself, by the time I got home on the bus, 10 to 15-minute ride, I had lost my gold rope bracelet. Now, there was a disparity in value here. This highlighter may have been $3. My gold rope bracelet was closer to $300. That's It's got to be the principle of the thing. So because 15 minutes, I don't have 24 hours. I don't have weeks, months. God don't give me that kind of time. I pay right away. So I don't do nothing. I don't have bad karma coming back to me. Don't come for me because you're going to get it. I'm just telling you. I don't do things that I'm going to have to pay for. I don't believe in it. I just don't. It's a sin to offend your brother. Let me tell you what I mean. When I was going to Sunday school, when they still had Sunday school, one of the deacons at my church taught my Sunday school class because my Sunday school teacher was running late. So he taught our class and he said something I will never, ever forget. And I've been practicing it ever since. Here's why. Here's what he said. He said, before you do and say anything, you have a dress rehearsal in your mind before you say and do it. If you practice that, you save yourself a lot of headaches, a lot of trouble. Because if you think about what you're going to say before you say it, you take a look around. Make sure you're not offending anybody. Make sure whatever you're saying is not being insulting. Go ahead and say it. If it is, you can't. Because it's a sin to offend your brother. If you have a dress rehearsal in your mind before you do and say anything, you can save yourself a lot of trouble, a lot of heartache, and a lot of karma. You don't have to pay for nothing you don't do negative. It's better to keep things positive. Keep things positive. Stay on your path. If you don't know what that is, pray. God gave us all several abilities, gifts, and talents. You got to tap into everything you know until you find out what your purpose is. And your purpose is whatever God has for you to do on this earth. Whatever it is, it's looking out for somebody else. He didn't create us to be selfish, self-absorbed, cynical, or anything else that only includes us. We are our brother's keeper. We have to look out for each other. And that's just the way it is. When I get some information, if I think you can use it, I'm going to give it to you. Because keeping it to myself, that God didn't give it to me for me to keep to myself. Whatever position I'm in, I'm not the only one in it. I understand that. There only may be one, two other people, but the information is still for them, just like it is for me. So let's stop living like God is dead. Stop acting like y'all. I said this before. Y'all paying attention to the wrong thing. You're concentrating on the wrong stuff. We got to prepare. Because although things are happening today that have never happened before, we're not nearly as safe as we thought we were. They let us know that with 9/11, with those planes flew into those buildings. Nobody ever expected anything like that to happen, especially not in this country on this soil. So things are changing. You can look up in the sky right now and see things you have never ever seen before. Sometimes the sky looks like a big old wave on the ocean. We just got to pay attention. When things change, we have to make adjustments. We just do if we want to continue to operate in this world. And now listen, God divided everything in two: negative and positive, good and evil, light and darkness. You can call on gray areas if you want to. So if you're not worshiping God intentionally, you're worshiping the enemy by default. Because the way that you worship God, this is not a game. You can't fool God. You can't impress me by making me think you worshiping and following God in faith. Because I see those other things that you do that have nothing to do with God or faith. So we have to be very, very careful. God is not impressed with you trying to impress other people. He knows who you are, how you think, what you do, and what you say. Be very careful. He is the rewarder of deeds, not me. I can help you all I want to, but I don't have the decision. I can't make no decision on your life, where you go, where you end up, or what happens while you're here. That's up to you. You can't trick God by trying to trick me. He knows how you feel when you do what you do. He knows what you're doing when you're doing what you're doing. So it's okay. He's the one that's going to, don't get mad at somebody else. And we know you're not going to get mad at God. He has all the power. You might not want to do that. The fear of the Lord is still the beginning of wisdom. If you want to be wise, you probably should have some fear in God. Okay? All right, I'm gonna leave it right there. I just we're gonna be pleasant and we're gonna be good, but I'm not saying that's not. I got to do what the Holy Spirit tells me to do. You might be able to do what you want to do. I don't have that privilege or pleasure or option. Not me. Okay. All right. Well, please hit that like, share, and subscribe. Please hit like. Please hit share. Share this information with somebody, and please subscribe so that when I upload some more, a little more wisdom, you'll get it firsthand. Okay. If mine, it comes from the Holy Spirit. You can call it whatever it is you like, but I know what's going on, okay, and nothing I can do about it. I'm on assignment. This is not me and what I want to say and what I want. You don't want to know what I want to say. And what I want to tell you, I have to follow the Holy Spirit because I don't lean on my own understanding. I don't need to understand or need to know who or none of those particulars. I just have to be obedient to the Holy Spirit. Obedience is better than sacrifice. It really is. Okay, be good, be blessed, stay safe, think smart. God's got something for you in your obedience. If you're not obedient, you may never know what it is. Okay? All right. Be blessed. Bye.